everybody. Welcome to Ban This, the show, where I take a look at a piece of art and make a stupid, ridiculous argument as to why some stupid, ridiculous people would think it'd be a good idea to either outright ban or at least make some good choice cuts. Today, we are looking at a very infamous children's film, The Peanut Butter Solution. Now, for things being offensive for this one, or dangerous in one of the cases, I'm going with two things. The first thing is that I will claim that there's a bit of a sexual aspect which should not be appropriate in a children's film. Like one of the characters has this obsession with pubic hairs, and you think it'd be an awesome idea if he could grow it himself. Which is kind of a terrible idea, since in 10 years he's probably going to try to start shaving it off anyways. So you're just making things a little bit more inconvenient for yourself earlier than what it would have been normally. So, and also, the peanut butter solution itself. What if there's an off chance that a child would try to emulate this formula, which, if it would be done, could be dangerous or at least ill-advisable. Let's take a look at the peanut butter solution itself, shall we? So here we go. One really ripe banana. That's nothing wrong with that. But now we're getting to the weird stuff. 5 dead flies. 1 rotten egg. 3 licorice leaves, a fistful of kitty litter, 3 Connie's crisps, 3 Crosby crackers, 9 spoonfuls of soil, a glass of Pepper's Fizz, and a spoonful of peanut butter. But don't use too much of it or watch out. Put it all on your head. I think you're supposed to say that too. Put it all on your head. So yeah, now there might be a child that might try to emulate that, which, suppose it's not very dangerous. It ain't like, there's, arsenic in the recipe, but it still could be ill-advised, and we would want to protect children from copying it, wouldn't we? Yes, we would. Think of the children. Think of the children. So, yeah, that's what I'm going with. The whole weird puberty hair thing and an ill-advised recipe. Now, let's get into what I really think of this film. Okay, yes, this is kind of an odd film, but a lot of movies that people call really weird, I'm kind of like, I don't know, that doesn't seem that weird. It seems kind of grounded to me. Maybe I'm just jaded, because I'm a bit of a surrealist myself, so I'm always attracted to strange things, like, Lynch, of course, and David Firth. Who else? Why can't I think of his name? He made some movies with Salvador Dali. I wish I could remember his name. Oh well, but yeah, it's not as weird as some people might make it out to be. It's definitely kind of an offbeat film. And there's like one moment in here that reminds me so much of Mulholland Drive. I'm talking about specifically the Winkies scene. I was like, ooh, I feel like I'm watching Mulholland Drive with kids and no lesbians. Whoa, mind blowing. So yeah, it's an interesting film. It's kind of fun. It's, if you want, it's definitely a different film. I'll give it that. Not the weirdest thing, but it's definitely different. Because, like, the events that happen, there's no explanation, they just happen. Like, the reason the main character loses his hair in the first place, which is part of that whole Mulholland Drive-esque scene. Although this comes way before that. This is from the 80s. Mulholland was like 2000 or something. So, or at least late 90s. I could find out quick. Got it right over there somewhere. Bunnell! Louis Bunnell! That's who I was thinking of. Yeah. Louis Bunnell. That's it. That's it. Alright. Alright, now I got that out of the way. I feel much better. Alright, I'm good. But yeah, if you want something different, if you want a darker children's film, since this is from the 80s film, it seems to be kind of hard to find a light-hearted children's film that's not going to have something to scare the shit out of them, which is what I want. Scare the kiddies. Yeah, I know, I loved it as a kid. It was the best thing ever. So, yeah, it's definitely an odd film. Some aspects might put off some people if they are watching it with children, but it's something that they're going to have to deal with anyways. I mean, I don't know anybody that hasn't had puberty unless they've been on blockers their entire lives, which is really ill-advised in my opinion. But yeah, if you want a different kids film or a different film in general, this is definitely something to check out. And it does have a tendency to go all over the place. Like the reason why he loses his hair and how he gets his hair back and magical properties of the hair. A really weird villain who's an artist. He thinks he's an artist, but he's not. So yeah, it's definitely something to check out. I was hoping for more, personally, but I enjoyed it enough. And if you look for something different, yeah, you can do worse than this. If you want a good, darker, weirder children's film, then yeah, watch this with your kids if you think they can handle it. Well, I think that's about it for this one, so I will see you in the next one. So, take care, and God bless.